Hey, what's up, Alpha Squad? It's Tars down again, y'all. And this is that Go Hard or Go Home channel. All right. Check it out, guys. Today I got a subject for y'all. This might be a little bit touchy, but I'm going to try to keep it short and explain as quickly as possible. If it's one of your first videos watching me, I watch stuff in the manosphere, and I've been trying to solve some of their problems that they can't solve because they just keep making up bullshit and lying to themselves. So, before we get into all of this, thank y'all very much for our subscribers. You know what I'm saying? That's what keeps the channel going. You know, we don't really do money over here. Just, hey, who listening and who appreciates shit. So, thank y'all very much for joining and listening. That's what keeps us going every day. So, let's talk about this real quick, guys. All right. Men need to start counting a woman's job and her money. A lot of guys in the manosphere and the red pill are against this, and they always say, well, a guy, he doesn't really care about what a woman has, but you know what, and that may be true, but the thing of it is, guys, I'm starting to understand one thing myself, especially watching these guys in this manosphere and this red pill and shit, that is a big-ass mistake. I'm 45 years old, guys. Back when I was 21 and shit like that 20-something years ago, it may have been okay to not count that shit because the money that you was making was more than enough to take care of the household by yourself. Whatever little money she made didn't really matter. She could be making money, and you could pay the bills, or you could still have money in your pocket. That shit ain't gonna work this way these days. Everything is sky high and steadily going up some more. But before we even go on to talking about that, I want to just point out something about hypergamy real quick. Hypergamy automatically means that a man is going to be dating down. So what's happening is, what you're getting is, well, the guys are saying that the women don't want the everyday average woman don't want the average man. But what's really happening is this right here. Blue collar women don't want blue collar men. And that's what the real bullshit is. Hypergamy, have your ass, you talking, you an IT tech, blue collar guy or whatever, you know what I'm saying, maybe white collar, maybe. Or you know, but you working. And you got a chick that working the same shit, but this joker don't respect your job or your bills or your money. But they make the same thing. See, or less. Because with hypergamy, guys usually tend to have to date down. So you might be a guy making $3,000-$4,000 a month, and or whatever, and you got a fast food worker chick that makes about half or less of what you make, but this joker talk to you like there's somebody bigger than you. The reason why that's happening is because y'all not counting the jobs, y'all not counting their money. Y'all still trying to do the protect, provide thing. That's why I'm coming to the 20%ers. Because the 20% guys going to understand this. Most 20% guys are already out of that protect, provide shit. That shit is for the 80% guys. That's really, you're begging at this point with protect and provide. We're going to do other videos to talk about it. Some people may not think that's the thing. If you think that's the thing, drop the comments, let me know. But, no. Most guys, as in 20%, have gotten out of that shit already. It's mainly like I look at a lot of the red pill and manosphere spaces where they want to keep with this protect and provide shit. Even with women dissing it. Because women are like, we don't want that, we don't need that. And they all in your face just doing this shit, just like, fuck you, and you still asking for that. And that's a problem on the guys, y'all. Because what's really going to start happening is, we're going to be like, hey, yo, the construction dude going to be like, okay, that's fine, bitch. You think I'm a construction guy and I ain't nothing, and you work at McDonald's, bitch, fuck you. That's how it's going to have to start happening. They're going to have to start, some type of realization going to have to come to the point that, hey, girl, you just working just like this motherfucker. But you all ain't going to get that point across to them. See, because women don't work like that. All right, so here's the solution to that. Okay, Because that's the problem that they're running into with the manosphere. They're trying to talk to this and talking and get the point across and get women. Women don't give a fuck what you think. That's the first thing. If you ain't heard me talking yet, you better understand that I'm understanding that right there. Women don't give a damn what you think. They don't care about nothing you want. They want what they want, and that's what that is. And if you get what you want along the way, that's okay too. But oh well, if you don't, it is what it is. So you ain't gonna get no points across. All right, you're gonna have to win this shit through fucking action, by taking action. This is what I do, guys. I take action. All right, I moved myself to certain levels, and the bitches on these levels, I don't fuck with them no more. Unless we talking about a one night stand, or I'm finna take your ass out real quick and bang it. I'm not dragging you to the top. That's another thing guys need to get rid of too. You trying to drag these women to the top. They don't want that. They done told you. I did videos. Y'all go watch my video about the sexual revolution of the 1960s. I talked about guys downplaying the women, this shit, you know what I'm saying, women for a long time. I've been talking about this for a minute, and we're gonna keep talking about it. Because something got to get did about it. Not by women, by men. And only the 20% men are going to be able to do something about this, because the 80% guys are not going to make this change in their mind. They're not going to. They're still trying to do this shit the old way. That's why they're making a complaint. You want me to be... No, they don't want you to be traditional. They're not asking you to be traditional and they be non-traditional. That's not what's happening with women. They're being non-traditional and you keep begging to be traditional. That's what happens in the red pill and the manosphere. They keep on talking about some things used to be this way, things where people used to act that way. And no, just stop. Just don't do it. The reason guys can't win this little whatever it is back and forth, because I'm telling you, this ain't gonna be one. This ain't gonna be one. The only thing, the 20% guys are gonna win because they're gonna just shut that shit down, and then women gonna come look. They come looking for it. That's why Kevin Samuels got rich, because when the pandemic happened, women were looking for it. We're the 20% guys. We're the 20% guys. And I'm talking about you, my 20% guys out there today. They're going to look for you anyway. You don't have to do that shit that everybody else does. And they job and shit need to count. Hey, chick, I got my own business. Sometimes I have to establish shit, motherfucker. Hey, girl, I got my own business. I got my own shit, my own house. You working at McDonald's, or KFC, or Walmart. Your shit ain't nowhere in their mind. You can't talk to me the way you can, the way you talk to these motherfuckers right here. The minute they get to talking, look, no, let me go ahead and make sure you understand the situation, okay? I'm not Pookie or Ray Ray or the Walmart worker guy who pushes the baskets or stocks the shelves. No. I have stock in that now. I have stock in that. I'm a shareholder in Walmart. I don't work there. Y'all hear me put my rich honky tonk voice or whatever you want to call it. I'm just joking, really, but I'm just telling y'all. You might have to get real professional with them. No. You as a one man gonna have to be able to tell a woman that you on this level and I ain't. You have to be able to say it to them. Them not having shit don't matter no more, because what's starting to happen is you got people who, because of hypergamy and guys dating down, because in most cases the women gonna want somebody higher than them. But see, something's happening now that didn't used to happen before back in the day. Women is taking that higher up and then they talking shit to them dudes. And see, that ain't cool. That's one thing I'm trying to avoid today with videos like this, by teaching guys that, hey, look, they shit better start counting. All right? You may be the guy who work at Walmart that stock the shelves, but you make more money than that chick that work at McDonald's that you fucking. Because your girlfriend probably don't work at Walmart with you because she think you don't make enough money. I understand the dilemma. I'm giving y'all the doggone thing right now, telling you. Y'all, most guys are dating down. You don't be scared to tell their ass that you are. And matter of factly, if you gotta explain it, if you gotta explain this to them, then that chick right there need to start. She already need to be on the chopping block, bro. You need to be finding somebody else, or she need to be number two, or she gonna be main is gonna be a side because this is why the cheating happens. I'm telling you why the cheating and shit happens in relationships right now, guys. And if it's women watching this, I'm ready to. I'm spilling the beans on this one right now. This is what happens. The man gets goddamn disrespected in this situation because you got a woman that comes from way beneath what the fuck you got in most situations, and the motherfucker still acting like they the queen of Sheba. What I'm saying is, don't let this shit get to that in the first place. That quit that protective ass shit. That don't work in this doggone economy. I'm gonna have to keep telling y'all in the videos. It don't work in this economy. Girl, you got to go in on this shit. Just that simple. Number one, they told you they can do that. That was part of that sexual revolution. All the other shit. See, guys, when the manosphere, when they in the red pill, they only talk about the sexual part of that shit. No, you need to be exploring all of it. These jokers sat down at the table. I'm gonna say it again because if y'all watching my videos, every time I explain this, it happens the same way. They sat down at the table with us and said, "Hey, look, we'll pay for our own bills. We'll do whatever we want to, and if we feel like dealing with y'all having sex, we'll do that. But you ain't gotta pay for shit no more." They slapped the table and they got up and left. I tell the story the same way every time. And you got guys still begging for that shit they done told you that they don't want. But that's one of the root causes of this thing that we're talking about right now. Because those guys are still trying to be traditional. When women had that conversation already and told you the traditional shit is gone, they already told you that. And they're trying to force it. That's their problem. You're gonna have to. Things have changed. They have gotten this way now. So since we know that there's a job issue in here and a money issue in here, the junk got to be doggone looked at. But because it's hard to get points across to women, guys, because they don't care what you think. I try to tell guys that you gotta do this shit through action on your own. When you put these things together and you do this, it's gonna make this happen. You're gonna have to be able to say, hey, look, Joker, you work over here. Because especially once you start getting some real money, guys, to the point where you getting if right now you making maybe say 50K, which is about $25 an hour, about maybe three something, $4,000 a month, maybe somewhere in there, maybe $25, $30 an hour. You know, it kind of plays out. But if you're making that kind of money, to where your money is somebody else's 2 or 3 paychecks, it's probably gonna be that way for your girlfriend, no matter what level you at. No matter what level you at, because of the hypergamy thing. So even the guy at the top, his girlfriend probably gonna have less than him. That's how they date. So the problem that I'm seeing and that I'm addressing with this video is this right here. You might have to let the joker know where the level's at. If you have to do that though, that person don't need to be around. That person really don't need to be around because this stuff should be understood already, guys. And this is the deal, okay? It's also a big problem in America. It's a Western world problem that you have a lot of this right here with because there's so much money involved in the shit. And the money's not really involved in it. It's a hypergamy thing of it. It's that this person wants to move their status level by being with you. Because that's really the textbook definition of hypergamy. You really start looking it up and jump like that, you're gonna find out that really it's more about that person moving their social status than anything else. It sounds like it's about money, but it's about that person moving up their social status because that's what happens. That's what happens. Your wife probably comes from a poorer family than you and all the other good stuff. Guys. Some of that guys start changing. You gotta start seeing this shit from all the angles. That's why I come to the 20%ers. I don't even worry about the 80%. You cannot talk to them about this shit because it's the levels and things that I'm talking from. They ain't never gonna go there because it's gonna cause you. You're gonna have to be moving somewhere in life for that to happen. There's a difference between the 20% and the 80%, and it ain't got nothing to do with money. It's a mind thing. It's a mind thing. And it works that way on the other side too, guys. This situation that we're talking about right now, there are some women out there that are sensible about it, but they won't be a lot of them. It's just like there's a lot of guys who ain't going to be sensible about this thing that I'm talking about right now. So you got to understand it's working that way on both sides. The main point of this video, though, is to get you to understand that most guys are dating down. Most guys are dating the hell down. And you might need to start treating it like that. Because that's not what's happening. You're dating down and then you're still talking about this traditional and protect and provide and all this stuff. And really, the minute you dating down, it automatically makes you the prize. It's automatic. It's automatic. Y'all got to start seeing it that way. Your 20% is going to do that. Y'all going to do that. One time for my 20%. Y'all going to do that. I know y'all going to do that. That's why I come with these little things and I talk about them like that. Just in case there's one or two Uzis out there that ain't seen it. And they're going to see it and then they'll change. They'll know what to do. But you got to you got to see it this way, guys. You got to, because it's what it is. Guys are dating down. Majority of guys are dating down. But the thing is, you keep asking for traditional values when you dating down anyway. Why? Her job, her money, her shit needs to start counting. You need to start counting. That's just what I think. Because most men is dating down anyway. You need to count to you because you see your self-respect, man. Your self-respect a person that's got less can't talk to somebody like they got more. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. You got somebody who wants to come into the situation with less than you and talk to you like they got more than you and see like, Now some guys will be like, well, you can't fix that because of the women. You can fix it, but you can't fix it by talking to them. The basic thing that you can do is you're going to move yourself to this other level. You're going to move yourself to this other level. And once you move yourself to this other level, the women that want that shit going to come to it. It's kind of an attraction thing. First off, you're going to put yourself in another situation. But since women is always looking up, they're gonna come to the shit. They will obey the rules. They will do it. But not if you asking for the rules to get obeyed, see, that's already a problem. And most of y'all asking for the rules to get obeyed because you're not seeing yourself as the prize. That's what you need to start doing. Her job and stuff got to count, guys. You are the prize. What she bringing to your life got to count, because you are the prize. You always going to be the prize. Even the 80% guys need to understand that. If they ever understood that, they would change. But it's going to be hard to get it across to them because, hell, they still stuck on traditional values and shit. But you don't got to do all that because the women done told you to stop. We keep talking about that one too. It's quite simple, guys. They don't need to count because they bringing something to your life. You the prize because they dating up. All right? They moving into a new tax bracket. They moving to this because of you. So what they bringing into that need to count. That's just my opinion on it. But y'all drop the comments and let me know what y'all think about this. Because it's something I think needs to get talked about. So I'm out of here on this one. If you done made this far, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that bell so you get the notifications when I come out with the videos. Because I don't come on here all the time. I really think out what I want to say, and then I can make a video. But this space here is for guys to talk about things like this that matter to guys and that are on a higher level than what's going on with the manosphere and the red pill and junk like that. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this video. Hit like, subscribe, share, join Alpha Squad. And it's been Taurus down to y'all on this that Go Hard to Go Home channel. And don't forget that you the prize, homie. I'm out of here on that one. Peace.